Hey, it's JP with Central Idaho Mountain Weather. It is the winter solstice and it is looking like winter out there. We got another atmospheric river hitting us, currently coming in a little bit more from the southwest, and it's already laying down some snow out there. You can see 3 inches at Galena Lodge, 2 inches out at Quigley, snowing at Rotor Run, which is good to see, 2 inches on Baldy, nuking in the Sawtooth, and 2 inches in Ketchum. We even have, it looks like 2 or 3 inches at Bogus. So another atmospheric river. This is hitting more in the middle of California here, which is great for the southern part of Idaho. We're going to be getting a lot more moisture out of this. Look at the HER model right now. All right, so you can see we're already getting moisture, big heavy band just to the south of Haley, over Boise as well, and that'll migrate up into the northeast and stays pretty active throughout today. Big bands of showers coming through, gets a little bit more showery activity tonight, but you can see lots of yellow on the map, which is looking at high rates of snowfall. And then working through tonight into tomorrow, it becomes a little bit more dispersed. You can see that atmospheric river line gets thinner and drops to the south, but it does look like it is going to funnel up a little bit moisture at the tail end of this model for tomorrow night. Now, the big thing we've been dealing with is these high temperatures. So we are going to see likely another rain crust out there. This is our fourth one for the season, fourth rain event. We're going to start out cold in the valley floor this morning, and that rain line is going to rise up to about 8,300 feet by nightfall tonight, and then start to drop its way back down as a cold front comes through tomorrow morning. So this will start out a little light, get heavy in the middle, and then should get lighter density on Monday. And the good news is for the extended forecast, at least at this point, is looking like the freezing level is going to stay at valley floor. So that is a big change from what we have been seeing. Well, hopefully that stays in effect. We got a storm warning going on right now, an avalanche warning, day 3 of that avalanche warning, and just continuing to get hammered out here, showing 1 to 2 feet across most of the mountains with these potential 3 to 4 foot sections, just barely getting into the 4 foot marker for the Pioneers and the southern Sawtooth there. Looking at precip for what we're getting out of this, it is going to be, we'll just keep talking about in the inches, 1 to 3 inches of water. This spot showing 4.3 inches in the southern Sawtooth. But yeah, 2 to 3 inches across the crest of the Pioneer Mountains. This is kind of the atmospheric river event that sets up the South Valley. Warm, moist air and lots of it. So could really change the snowpack of what we're seeing in the Pioneers and the Smokies, and be our turn down here in the Wood River Valley to get lots of snow. So it'll all depend on that rain line, see how much we get out of this. Looking at snow totals, you can see the valleys are getting way less. We already got a couple inches on the ground. Maybe get another inch before it switches over to rain in both the Wood River and the Sawtooth Valley. And then the mountains are just showing tons of snowfall, 2 to 3 feet again. What else I want to show? Go through the models for the NBM forecast real quick for bench. Another 2.5 inches of water by midday Monday, it looks like, is when this kind of fizzles out. Another just over a foot of snow. So that's definitely turning on the skiing up in the Sawtooth. And Titus is looking at almost 2 feet of snow, so higher amounts than the Sawtooth, which hasn't been typical. Again, the southwest flow with this AR is really going to impact more of the Woodward Valley. Baldy's getting a lot of moisture, 1.6 inches, but not as much snowfall. So you will see snow at the mountain. It's just going to be a little heavier, especially mid to lower mountain, and probably have some kind of rain line today. Hindman is looking about 2 inches of water with 1.5 feet of snow. So here we go. Not blowing the power horn today because it hasn't really come through, but you sure can bet it's going to happen tomorrow.